Hi, my name is Katherine Grocott and I'm a contemporary jeweller based in Australia. I'm speaking to you from my shared studio in the iconic Jam Factory, which is located in Adelaide. It is on the lands of the Kaurna peoples, and I'd like to pay my respects to their elders, past, present and emerging, and acknowledge their continued spirituality and connection to the land, which has never been ceded. My entry into the Here and Now exhibition is called Overshoot Days. It's a series of 6 neck pieces speaking about our overconsumption of resources and climate change. Overshoot Days are calculated based on how long it takes a particular country or nation or the planet as a whole to use up a year's worth of their own biodiversity and resources. So for example, Qatar, which was by far the worst country in 2022, its Overshoot Day fell on February 10th, which meant that it used 365 days worth of resources in only 41 days. A much larger country, the United States, it took only 72 days to use up a year's worth of their biodiversity and resources, their Overshoot Day falling on March the 13th. My own country of Australia was only 10 days better than the United States. It took 82 days in which to use up 365 days worth of biodiversity, with its Overshoot Day falling on March the 23rd. The piece that I'm wearing at the moment is planet Earth as a whole. In 2021, the Earth's Overshoot Day fell on July the 29th, which meant that it took 210 days in which to use up a year's worth of planetary resources and biodiversity. If we are all to live like this, it means that we would need 1.7 planets. Each of the necklaces is made up of 365 discs, representing the 365 days of the year. The coloured discs are powder-coated aluminium, and they represent the days in which a country or the Earth as a whole stay within the bounds of their planetary resources. The remainder of the discs is made up of X-rays, representing the days where a country or the planet is eating into the following year's resources and the next year's and the next year's. The use of X-rays was to symbolise that something is wrong, something is not right. This is why we take X-rays for the body. But in this case, we're kind of taking a little X-ray of a little look at what is wrong with the world. So this one in yellow is the United Kingdom. Its Overshoot Day fell on May the 19th, which meant it took 139 days in which to use up its planetary resource, to use up its nation's resources. That means that if we all lived like those in the UK, we would need 2.6 planets. The last one that I made was for China, whose Overshoot Day fell on June the 2nd, meaning it took 153 days to use up its nation's worth of resources. If we lived like those in China, we would need 2.4 planets. For Qatar, if we all lived like Qatar, we would need 8.9 planets in which to survive. And if we lived like Australia, we would need 4.5 planets, and the US, we would need 5.1. Overshoot Days is an attempt to educate and make people aware of the fact that our overconsumption, our overuse of resources is not sustainable. I do hope that these pieces will help people understand that in the here and now, this is one of the most threatening issues facing humanity's survival. Thank you.